Hello, this is Nancy with Yoga Journeys, and for today's journey we are going to do a little series for when you're feeling a bit under the weather. Initially I had planned a big power flow, but I woke up with a bit of a cough, and so I'm going to honor that today, and I'll have you come join me because I still wanted to make a video. So let's start on our backs because we're not feeling as perky as maybe we want to today. So we're just going to lie down first. Extend your legs in the back. We'll start in Shavasana. Coming into the space. Coming into the experience. Noticing the sounds around you. And not placing any kind of value judgment on what those sounds are. Just noticing them, being in the moment with those sounds. And to help us settle completely in the now, let's bring attention to our breath. Take a status check before trying to change anything about it. Notice what part of the body it fills. Notice where it might get shallow or where it might go deep. Where it might get sticky, where it stutters. Again, with that same sense of quiet observation. Particularly when we're sick, or feeling a little under the weather, our internal critic tends to go a little crazy. So by checking in here and just moving into the observation, the kind of gentle observer, then we're not going to be so hard on ourselves. Okay, so to start getting some movement with that breath, let's take a big inhale. Reach, inhale and hold full. Exhale, side out. Inhale, point the toes, reach the fingers back. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hold your breath when you're full. And side out. Let's walk those feet on up and take them into the chest. And we're just going to roll from side to side. Get my mic out of the way here. And just roll with one piece. Just noticing how your body's responding to the movements. Did you start holding your breath? We'll come back to it. And now let's bring the arms out to the side. Let them remain stationary and keep the lower body going. Starting to engage our core a bit. Also giving a massage to our sacrum. Let's come back in. Squeeze the knees in. Maybe we have the energy to bring our nose up to the knees for an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Take a hold of that right leg. Extend with the left. Okay. If you have a little bit of trouble rooting down through that left heel, just place the sole of the foot on the mat. Squeeze it on in. And just kind of find the stretch. Just kind of sway the knee back and forth. Just noticing the sensations in the hip socket. Let's take our right hand on the knee and just do some slow knee circles. Let the sacrum be quiet. Let the foot and leg be relaxed. Let's go the other way. One of the things that happens when we start to feel sick is we get completely disconnected from the body. And by coming into a mindful practice, it helps us reconnect. Inhale here. Now, those who haven't put the sole of the foot on the ground, go ahead and do that. We're going to come into a half happy baby. Breathe into that hip. Inhaling here. Exhale, let's cross that ankle over the knee and we'll do supine pigeon. First, just use your body, use the lower muscles. I'm gonna sway a bit. Keeping that right knee wide. Just gonna rock the left knee back and forth. Maybe make some little circles with that left knee, if we have the freedom. We'll go back the other way. Okay, let's reach through and maybe we grab hold of the thigh or the shin and take a few breaths in supine pigeon. Really mind the back of the neck. Sometimes we tense up through the jaw and tense up through the chin when we're in supine pigeon. But let's give some length through the back of the neck by sliding that chin into place. Completely inhabit the experience of opening through that hip. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Let's reach the toes up. Let's give them a little shake. Shake, 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 shake. Fan out the toes like fingers. Squeeze them in. Fan them out again. And squeeze them in. Let's take that right knee back into the chest. This time we're going to bring our arm out to the side. Right arm out to the side and the left is, we're going to roll onto our left hip. Send that knee across. Maybe we're feeling pretty spunky with our hamstrings, and we can extend through that right leg. Maybe we can even grab the outer blade. And if it's okay for the neck, looking out over the right arm. And find your breath. So when the mind wants to race ahead and go, oh, how long are we going to stay here now? How long do I have to hold this pose? We're just going to draw it back into the now with our breath. We don't need the future right now, and we're not looking at the past. We're just being right here, right now. Scratchy throat, perhaps, runny nose. This is where we are, and it's perfect. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back to center. Squeeze that knee into the chest. Let's bring the other knee in to meet it. Squeeze them both in. Let's try to reach our nose up toward those knees again. See how that feels. Exhale to release. Hold on to that left knee. Extend through the right leg. Root through the right heel by flexing that foot. If that doesn't work for you, just bring the sole of the foot to the ground. And we're going to take the left hand onto the left kneecap to give us some nice rotations in through that hip joint. Try to keep the hips still. They're going to want to move around too, but we're going to encourage them to just be still. And we'll come the other way. Nice, smooth inhale. Measured exhale. Let's squeeze it on in. Now all of us are gonna bring our right foot to the sole of the foot to the mat, so we can come into happy baby on this side. So the knee's gonna come out under the armpit. And for this one, we're gonna take the outer blade of the foot. You can always grab the arch too. But we're encouraging the knee to come to the side body. Hug the ribs with the thighs. And then maybe we just kind of sway a little bit back and forth. Just gonna find that hip. Breathe into it. Follow the breath right into that hip socket. It's our breath that keeps us present. We don't tend to fixate on a past breath. Oh, that last breath was so good. I wish I could do another one like that. We don't do that. And we're not like, ooh, I wonder if the next breath is going to be any good. No, that's why we focus on the breath. The breath tends to be pretty present. We're only concerned with the breath we're on right now. Okay, let's bring that foot, cross it over the right knee, coming into supine pigeon, but first we're going to just use our lower body for it. We'll just have our arms at cactus. And here we're going to sway the right knee. Maybe make little circles with it. Just see how that feels. Any kind of shooting pain, anything like that, we want to back off of that. Anything that interrupts our breath, we want to back off of that as well. Just very gentle movements. Okay, now let's reach through and maybe we grab the thigh or the shin, whatever's available to us today. And we're going to just melt the back of our head into the mat. We're going to roll our sit bones in toward the mat. And we're going to breathe into that left hip. Now there may be other points of sensation that you may be feeling. Go ahead and breathe into those as well. Completely inhabit your experience. The mind tends to recoil from any type of discomfort. And we are going to abide with our discomfort and celebrate the feeling of opening. Inhale here. Exhale, release. We're going to extend that right leg again. Take hold of the left knee, squeeze it into the chest. Left arm comes out to the side, and we're going to draw the right across our body. So we're coming onto that left hip, but we're going to keep the shoulder blades rooted into the mat. Maybe we extend through that left leg. Maybe we turn our head toward the left arm. Maybe we can get the outer blade of that left leg. And then we try to settle into the pose. Inhale here. Exhale, surrender into gravity. Notice how the breath moves in the twist. And exhale, let's bring it all back to center. Squeeze the knees into the chest, maybe do a few little circles with the knees. And we do a few rocks and rolls to get ourselves up to sitting, because even though we're feeling a bit under the weather, we have to get out there and face the day. So let's do some rocks and rolls. Start nice and slow as we roll up. On an inhale and rock back. On an exhale, tuck the chin. Keep the breath. And here we are up at sitting. So find your easy pose. Ankles in front of ankles. You can do shin in front of shin. Whatever's going to serve you. Even if you're spunky enough for lotus, go for it. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale the arms up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up. As we exhale, press the palms forward. Feel the separation of the shoulder blades. Inhale to open. Exhale to close that book. Interlace the fingers, rise up. And exhale to lower down. Slow motion. Inhale to rise. This time interlace the fingers with the non-dominant finger in front. In. As we exhale, push the palms forward. Feel the separation of the shoulder blades. Inhale to open, rock forward. Maybe we open the chest, a little bit of an arch. Exhale, close, tuck in. Inhale to rise. And exhale, we're going to tip on over to the right side. Inhale to rise. Exhale over to the left. Inhale to rise. Exhale into a twist on the right side. So the left hand comes to the right knee. Exhale back to center. Inhale to rise up. Exhale over to the left side. Inhale in the pose. Exhale back to center. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to settle to the side. Inhale. Getting that spine nice and active. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're coming into our twist to the right. Take an inhale here. Exhale back to center. Inhale, lift out from the sit bones. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Let's crawl our hands to a forward fold. Inhale to roll up. reach it out and down. Drag the hands. Inhale, roll it up. Roll the shoulders on top of onto their place. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale, roll it up, stack the vertebra, stack the vertebra. Exhale, roll down. Inhale to roll up. Let's switch the orientation of our feet. Exhale here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, over. Inhale to lift. Exhale, over to the left. Rooting through the sit bones. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to rise here. Exhale, back to the left. Inhale, lift. And exhale, let's come to the center with the new leg in front. Roll it up on the inhale. Slide it on the exhale. We're starting to get the blood moving. If you need a tissue right now, go ahead and get it. Exhale, slide the hands. Inhale to come on up. And sit up nice and straight. We're going to roll onto hands and knees. Here we are in hands and knees. So we're going to tuck the toes to take some of the weight off the knees. Shoulders are above the wrists. Let's inhale here and find our core. Let's find our neutral core here. Okay, so active, pressing into the hands, pressing the floor away, not arching, but just solid, a solid table. Okay, let's inhale that right leg up. Okay, and once we have the balance, we're going to keep the hips nice and square. We're going to extend through the left hand. Inhale here. Exhale, let's bring elbow to knee. Inhale to reach out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now here we're notice that we're curling the spine on the exhale. Inhale's a neutral spine. Exhale's a curling spine. Inhale here. And exhale, release. Let's inhale the left leg up. Find neutral spine, because there's a real tendency to sag. There's also a tendency to hike up the hip. So we want to keep the hips nice and level, back nice and straight, core engaged. Squeeze the pelvic bones together. Okay? Once we have the balance, we reach out, activate that hand. Reach out with that hand. So inhale here. Exhale, draw knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale to come in. Last one. And release. Okay, let's reset with a nice cat-cow. So drop the belly, chest moves forward, tailbone lifts. Exhale, reverse. Inhale to cow belly stretch, and then keep that cow belly stretch, and we're going to walk the hands out, melting the chest into the floor. Extended puppy. Keep those arms reaching. Keep the fingers planted into the earth. Let the belly be a hammock. Inhale here. Exhale, walk it up. Let's inhale that right leg up again. And as we exhale, we're going to sweep that leg out to the right leg out to the right. Inhale in to the right. Exhale, sweep it around behind. Inhale to sweep out. Exhale to sweep back. That right shoulder's one while lift, but we're going to try to keep it level. Inhale to sweep out. Exhale to sweep back. Exhale back to center. Inhale at the center. And exhale down. Let's do the other side. Inhale to lift that leg. Exhale, let's sweep it out to the side. Inhale at the side. Exhale, sweep it around. Maybe you can peek at it over your right shoulder. Inhale to swing it out to the left. Exhale to swing it around to the right. And exhale back to center. Inhale to extend, 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 extend. And exhale, lower. Let's reset with an inhale, cow. Exhale to cat. And come on up to your knees. So here we are on our knees. So the blood is starting to get going a little bit. Let's extend the left leg toward the left. We're gonna reach up with the right. And we're gonna gently tip over, like walk those left fingers down the leg. Now notice that the ankle, the knee, the hips, the shoulders, everything is on one plane. So reach out through those fingertips. Find the connection with the knee. Feel the length all the way right along the right side body. Maybe you can look up toward the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. We're going to bring the hand just a bit behind the knee. We're going to come off the plane now. Keep the pelvis and the foot in line and the knee. And then reach up with that left hand. Okay, we're going to come off the center plane again by reaching that left hand behind us so we can spiral the heart toward the sky. Keep pressing the pelvis forward. And breathe here. One more inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhale on up. And exhale down. Let's send the right leg out. Again, find our plane. Ankle, hips, knee, shoulders, all in one line. Reach on up and crawl those fingertips down the leg. We don't have to go very far. Find the opening through the left side body. Reach out through those fingers. Find the line of energy from fingertip to knee. Spiral the gaze up toward the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Again, we're going to take that hand a little bit behind the knee, behind the line, the plane we've made, so that we can press the pelvis forward. And now reach up with the right hand, and again, come off the plane by reaching the hand behind you. That way we're going to spiral the chest toward the sky. Open through the upper back. Open through the chest, strengthen through the upper back. Breathe into the sensation. More inhale here. Exhale to square. Inhale on up. And exhale, release. Let's come sitting on our heels. Another way to get us activated when we're not feeling all the way there, especially when you have a stuffy nose. So you might want a tissue for this one. We're going to be doing kind of a bellows breath, bastrika, where we're doing sharp inhales and exhales through the nose. So it's like this. And if you're a little bit congested like I am, you might need to have some tissues handy. So while we're doing this, we're also going to be doing a movement. So the arms are going to come out to the side, and our inhale, our hands are going to be up, thumbs pointed toward the back of the room. And on the exhale, we're going to roll the hands the other way. Okay, so the palms, yeah, if you have the agility, the palms come facing up again. If you can get all the way around. Okay, so let's give that a try. Okay, so let's start nice and slow. Can you pick up the pace a little bit? Sparkle out through those hands. Try to find the momentum and just keep going. Notice what the mind does as the arms start to ache a bit. If you can, please close your eyes while you're doing this. Let's go 10 more seconds. We can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's inhale the arms straight up. Oh, feel what that does. Bring the palms together. Exhale, let's release the hands onto the thighs. What is the energy doing in your body? You feel a little more vitalized? That's the idea. So thank you for sharing this journey with me. It's not the journey I expected, but it's the journey that I needed. I hope you can get something out of it too. If you like this video, please hit like, and if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please put them in the comments section down below. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.